Hello, this is me once again, and this time I'll talk about the 2022 NASCAR schedule. Thoughts, and see where it is. I would say, like I say, IndyCar, it was awful, but it's gonna be in a different direction. Well, there's some positives and negatives about NASCAR, because there's a kind of liked, and then there's a couple of these I don't like. And this is put into three sides. And at this point, first, the good. Second, the middle, what they had to say, that's a little iffy on. And then the bad. In that. The good, the first side, is number one, Homestead's now back in the chase. Yes, I am so glad that they had to. Is Homestead's not a spring race anymore. Yes, kind of glad. So some sort, but it's kind of the way it is. Number two is the chances give you a little bit more better. Mine is Vegas. Yep. Yeah, the chances give you a little better and a little more interesting. But the end of Vegas others is gonna be put into later on. That's the way it is. And one last thing is you can save the best for last. Yes, my favorite NASCAR Xfinity track of all time is now in the Cup schedule. Gateway. Yeah, Gateway's now been added. And I was pissed off this year for that he didn't add a gateway in the schedule, but he finally did it. Gateway's not on the schedule, and there's one reason why I love Gateway. Is this infamous Carl Weber's finish because it wrecked out Kisowski's revenge and happened at Gateway. It was the track's why I also love at this point. Well, it's like a flat, elongated Darlington added, but it's gonna be more wider at this point. It's the best track that you're gonna get. I mean, it is. Now we're gonna get into the iffy types. I don't know what I meant by iffy. It's kind of type of NASCAR type which should have been removed. It was in some sort because of some reasons which should not meant in it, but I just don't hate it after all. It's just a remove for the last couple of years with the should have done, but instead I had to deal with instead. One of the tracks is Michigan. Yes, Michigan is back. And yep, they didn't remove it for some reason. Yep. Yeah, Michigan's kind of iffy because Michigan, although yeah, Michigan has some banking. It's what we was and it was the new gen cars. But Spawn is the second auto club at it. Yep. So it's the way it is. Number two is Auto Club 2 Mile Super Speedway is back on the schedule. Let me say, oh no. Did we play with detailed bull courses? This shit again? Yeah. Yeah. And kind of so glad for this year COVID to hit Auto Club hard. But really? They add this crap back? For the final time. Yeah. This is some sort. Second last one of the tracks that is iffy about is Texas. Yeah, Texas is now kept this two-race streak back still. And I'm very happy IndyCar removed Texas, But why not NASCAR? The worst All-Star race is at Texas, but yeah, NASCAR needs to be moved Texas border, not keep it, and not as an All-Star race either. That track is awful, and I didn't see why. And one last thing is an iffy battle at this point is, well, Nashville. Yeah, we never this year saying that Nashville kind of like having Nashville back. Well, and Nashville's kind of iffy. Like Michigan, it's kind of way it is. It's kind of boring. And there's also things the same way in Kansas, but in Kansas we never built that casino. They should have been removed. So yeah, I would say, yeah, yeah. I would say, fuck it, fuck it. Here we go. The end of the now the bombs are the worst. Yeah, that's a lot of listed. I hate this about right now. One thing is the indie road course is back on the schedule. Yeah, worst idea unless you use a 4-in-1 technique would they remove this stump that use the IndyCar. The party instead of using Indianapolis Oval Turn 1 to part their road course. Yeah, if this happens, it should have been the best move. Number two that I don't like is, well, well, you can explain this to yourself at this point. Phoenix is still the Chapter 4 race. Yeah, that's explained there. And then there's the final two reasons. Another one, have a second last one, the worst thing in the made. Well, they, oh no, they did not know about it. A lot of NASCAR fans did not know about it, but I know about this. Is, I don't know, some people know of some sort. I kind of like having Poconos in the trunk a race, but still on the schedule though. Yeah, bad idea. Bad idea. It should be removed altogether. Let's see why. Yeah, so it's not a good track. If they really want to add a race to Pennsylvania, why not be in a Pittsburgh road course to use exactly for AMA Road Racing Series, which just should have been fit really well. Yeah, yeah, which is might be for the best. And yeah, and the worst is on the last. Detour road course has been fully removed altogether in this. And yes, they remove it as a point race and a clash race. And guess where they then switch the clash to? LA Coliseum. Yeah, this is a huge detail, and I might make my own video about other cases someday. And I know what to say in this video because it is so bad. And I'll make my own video about it. And I'm gonna let Ultimate 23 Dragon and agree myself about that in the next video. So, this is my That's my thoughts on the NASCAR schedule for this year. Hope you like it, and see you shortly about this LA Coliseum chase heat fitting into the next video. So, see you shortly, and see you next time.